Well, hey there, Mama, and welcome back to the Mom's Overcoming Overwhelm podcast, episode number 155. I'm Emily McDermott, and I am here beside you on this journey as we work together to declutter your home, head, and heart. One of the books that I read a long time ago, which I kind of forgot about, is called Outer Order, Inner Calm by Gretchen Rubin. And if you have read any of Gretchen Rubin's books, they're amazing. I've read, I think, all of them. But I was brought back to something she talks about in the book and also in her book, The Four Tendencies, all about how our tendency based upon this personality framework she's created can really impact how we can be successful in decluttering. So today I am going to bring you a little primer as to what those four tendencies are and how learning about those tendencies can help you on your own decluttering journey. So what do you say? Grab the notebook and pen and let's dive into today's episode. Hey there, Mama. Are you tired of all the stuff crowding your home, calendar, and mind? Do you wish you could say goodbye to the endless to-do list running around in your head? Want to declutter but don't know where to start? You're in the right place. Welcome to Mom's Overcoming Overwhelm, where you will find proven and practical solutions to declutter your home, head, and heart. Hi, I'm Emily, a wife, boy mom, and simplicity seeker. I struggled to get pregnant and felt overwhelmed until I discovered decluttering could create the physical and emotional space I needed to become a mom. Now, 2 kids later, I've transformed my life and motherhood by developing simple systems around decluttering, capsule wardrobes, kid stuff, cleaning and tidying, meal planning, time management, and more, and I can't wait to share them with you. If you're ready to reclaim the time and energy you crave, be present with your kids, and finally enjoy the life and motherhood you so deserve, let's kick overwhelm to the curb, shall we? Grab your lukewarm coffee, your notebook and pen, and clear off some counter space. Let's do this. Well, I am super excited to announce that this week marks the 2-year anniversary of the podcast. Yay! I started it on my birthday, September 15th in 2022, and I have just been blown away by the response. Thank you to everyone who has ever listened to one episode or more, and thank you for those of you who have left reviews on Apple Podcasts or shared the podcast with a friend. We are now, as a little celebration of the 2-year anniversary of the podcast, we're going to have another review giveaway. That's right. So if you have not left a review for the show on Apple Podcasts before, what I want you to do is to find the show in Apple Podcasts, scroll down in my show to where it says write a review, write the review, and then screenshot it. And you're going to email that to me at info@simplebyemmy.com to be entered in the giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 2 $50 gift cards for Amazon, which is what I did last time. It was really successful. And if you've already left a review, thank you. What you can do is share the show and then screenshot me that share, whether that be on social media or texting your friend, and go ahead and send that to info@simplebyemmy.com as well. And I will have all the instructions and all the information in the show notes if you're driving right now and you can't write that down, but that is going to go from the date that this goes live until September 30th. And then I will be announcing the winner in the beginning of October. Yay! Love myself a giveaway. Okay, so let's talk about the 4 tendencies. And I'm going to be linking to not only Gretchen Rubin's 4 tendencies quiz in the show notes, but also links to the 2 books that I'm referencing, the 4 tendencies, as well as the outer order, inner calm. I got it. Outer order, inner calm. So the 4 tendencies, this is Gretchen Rubin's personality framework to explain how people respond to internal and external expectations. So external expectations, that would be like a deadline or a request from a friend. And internal would be like your personal goals or a New Year's resolution. So let's start with our upholders first. So upholders, they respond readily to internal and external expectations, and they want to know what is expected of them so that they can meet expectations, including those expectations that they put on themselves. They love routines, they love to-do lists, they love schedules, they love checking things off the list, but they struggle in situations where expectations aren't clear, or maybe if something changes unexpectedly. So for our upholders, we want to make sure that you are time blocking your decluttering time in your schedule. And also you can schedule a weekly donation pickup from Green Drop or Purple Heart. That way you're kind of having that accountability and that scheduling that's happening at a predictable time every week. And you can also just print out a basic calendar and you can put a check mark or cross off the dates where you are decluttering and trying not to break the streak. And of course, the decluttering challenges that we do in the Facebook group, that is a great way to participate in that and not break the streak for the 5 days. And you can head over to tinyurl.com/moms overcoming overwhelm if you want to join us there. Now let's move to our questioners. My husband is a questioner. And they question all expectations, inner and outer. So they'll meet an expectation if they think that it's logical to them. They love logic and reason, and questioners always want to know why, right? So if you are a questioner, make sure that you're constantly reminding yourself of why you're seeking a clutter-free life. So in episode 153, we talked about creating a vision for what you want your home to look and feel like, and asking yourself, when I am bringing something into my home or I'm thinking about decluttering it, is this bringing me closer or further away from that vision? And you can check out episodes 8 as well as episode 91, where I talk about the science behind clutter and also some shocking statistics about our stuff. And that can really help you with like the reasoning and the justification for why decluttering might be a good idea. Okay, let's move to our obligers. And I am an obliger through and through. Obligers respond readily to outer expectations, but they might struggle with inner expectations. So outer accountability is super key. Again, Facebook group is great because then you have others. And the way that we set it up in the Facebook group is that there is a chat within the Facebook group where we're all there talking about what we're decluttering today. We're cheering each other on. It's an amazing community. The scheduled donation pickup is also good because it's that external accountability factor. If you know that you've scheduled a pickup, they're coming every Friday, you want something for them to pick up, so you're going to be doing the decluttering earlier in the week. Or you could talk to a mom in your neighborhood that has a younger kid, maybe of the same gender, and say, I would love to hand down clothes to you once my little one grows out of them. And that's kind of that external accountability. You can also let people know on social media that you're doing a decluttering challenge or you're trying to declutter your home and ask them to check in with you to see how it's going. You could also hire a decluttering coach like me. And again, my rates are going up on October 1st. So if you go to simplebyemmy.com/coaching, you can get it at their lowest rates until that increase happens. And the other thing that I talked about in episode 44 was about the values that decluttering teaches our children. And I listed 8 of them, which are generosity, gratitude, importance of boundaries, confidence, courage, stewardship, curiosity, and self-control. So you can listen to that episode to learn a little bit more. But sometimes if we don't readily meet those internal expectations, we can think about how we're being a good role model to our kids and also thinking about our future self. So again, going back to that vision, thinking about what am I going to feel like living in this clutter-free home? I'm going to feel peaceful. I'm going to be more present, all of those good things. Okay, the last is the rebels. Can you imagine? The rebels, they resist all expectations inner and outer. They do what they want to do, not what they feel like they should be doing, right? And so if you are a rebel, and normally this is the smallest percentage of people, but you always want to think of what is your goal, regardless of what others think or what others are doing. So if you're like, I'm not going to do the whole Marie Kondo, does it spark joy thing? That's ridiculous. You can have your own opinion on that, but you want to be able to make a decision based upon what makes sense for you. So a lot of times, if you are really rooted in your identity as, let's say, a patient mom or a loving spouse, but all the clutter and the disorganization is causing you not to feel that way or act that way, then it's a way that you can align yourself with your identity and say, you know what, I want to make sure that I'm acting in a way that is congruent with my identity, so I'm going to do this decluttering. Also, rebels love challenges. So you could do a challenge, of course, in our Facebook group, but the minimalists also have a 30-day challenge called the Mins Game, which I will link in the show notes. So on the first day, you declutter one thing, second day, you declutter two things, and all the way until the 30th or 31st day of the month. And so that's a really great challenge. And sometimes rebels are like, watch me, I can totally do this, just watch me go. And so that might be a way to motivate yourself. So those are the 4 tendencies again: upholder, questioner, obliger, rebel, right? Which one are you? You can go ahead and go to the show notes and take that quiz to find out. And I will link also, like I said, Gretchen Rubin's books if you want to read them or listen to them. And again, make sure that you check out the show notes so you can learn more about the review giveaway that we are having. 2 $50 Amazon gift cards. One of them could be yours. So thanks so much, and I will see you on Thursday. Bye for now. If you like today's podcast, here's what you can do. Just take 30 seconds to leave me a review. I know you're a busy mama. You're overwhelmed, in fact. But 30 seconds of your day makes such an impact. I'll be blessed by your words. They'll definitely make my day. And who knows, you might be entered for this month's giveaway. In Apple Podcasts, scroll down to write a review. Thanks so much for your time. I'm so grateful for you.